Hi, I'm back, and today I'm going to be showing you the last step in setting up your AGI software, which is setting up your licenses. So in the last video, we downloaded STK and installed it, and when we tried to run it, it wouldn't run because it didn't have a license configured. So what we're going to do is configure our license. The first step is to go into our File Explorer and find wherever we downloaded our license to. We're going to want to right-click, open with Notepad or whatever your text editor is, and we're going to want to write down some information. We're going to want to write down, at the very top, you're going to see something like this. After server on the first line, you're going to have your host name or IP address. You're going to want to write this down. For me, it's Drew's laptop LSAS. And then at the very end of this line, there's going to be a 4-digit number, such as 1055. You're going to want to write that down. Next, we're going to want to open up ANSYS License Manager. So we go to our search bar and write ANSYS, and you should see ANSYS License Manager Center. If we run this as administrator, click yes, it will pop up in our browser. Sometimes it takes a while to open up. I don't know why this is, but what I do is I just close the tab instead of waiting, and I try to open it again. And the second time I open it, for some reason it opens instantly. If you have that and you don't want to wait, just close it and reopen. Anyway, the license manager is probably going to be stopped because it doesn't have a license file. So we're going to add our license file. Go to add a license file and license file options. Go to browse and find your license file. For me, it's in my desktop. So here it is. Click open and install license file. Now, ANSYS License Manager is going to take that license file from your desktop and save it to the shared files in program files somewhere in your computer. And now, when you go to View Status, the License Manager should be running. If it's not running, just hit Start and it should be running. The next step is to set up, right here, the ANSYS client licensing settings. So we go to our search bar and look up ANSYS. And the next option is ANSYS client licensing settings. So we're going to want to take this and run this as an administrator. It's going to take a second to boot up. And once it boots up, we're going to put in some information so that our computer can access the license manager or the license network. The way that this is working is normally AGI licenses work as a network. So if you're using a license, such as for a demo license or something like that, you use this to set up a license network on your own computer. And then you use the client licensing settings to access the license network that is on your own computer. So for me, I already put in this information. You're going to want to put in the port. Remember how we wrote that down earlier. And for server 1, we're going to want to put in the host name or the IP address that we wrote down earlier. For me, as I said, it's Drew's laptop LSAS. We're going to hit test. We should get a green button. And once you've gotten that green button, you should be able to close out and everything should be good to go. So if we try to run STK, fingers crossed, we should get it to run. Ta-da! So I'm just going to open STK Pro, and as you can see, there's going to be STK working. The process is the same for any AGI software for setting up your licenses. So just follow these steps and you should be good to go. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and enjoy your software.